All right, welcome back, welcome back. So this is a beautiful project that we are going to work on. Let me show you a preview of this. Okay, so this is a rotating can animation kind of prototype that we will be designing in the upcoming project. And this is the preview of this particular design. Okay, so we have got these different elements and look how beautifully they animate. Okay, so as you can see how the different smoothie bowl along with the can is animating, right? And both the buttons are functional. Let me show you both the buttons. Okay, there are no missing links. It's working perfectly. Okay, and we are going to learn how to create exactly this in our coming video. I'm super excited. Hope you are too. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye and take care. Alright, so before starting this project, I just wanted to make a quick announcement. So I've just uploaded a new course in Udemy. It's called Mastering Figma from 0 to 100. And I've also included this particular project over there. Let me show you a preview of how the course looks like. Welcome to Mastering Figma from 0 to 100. If you are looking to elevate your design skills and create stunning functional projects, then you are in the right place. This course is crafted for everyone from complete beginners to advanced designers. Whether you are just starting your design journey or looking to refine your skills, we have got you covered. In this course, we will take you from the basics of design to mastering advanced tools in Figma. We will start with the introduction to the world of design, where you will learn all the foundational principles. From there, we will dive into the Figma's interface and basic tools, ensuring you have a solid understanding before moving on to the more complex topics. But we don't stop at the basics. We will guide you through a series of projects, each one designed to challenge and inspire you. You will work on beginner-friendly projects, then progress to intermediate and advanced projects that are not just functional but also beautifully designed. These projects will teach you the technical and creative aspects of design, helping you to build the portfolio that stands out. What makes this course truly unique is its never-ending nature. We are committed to keeping you at the forefront of design trends and techniques. Every week we will add a new project to the course, ensuring you always have fresh, up-to-date content to work with. You will never run out on opportunities to learn and grow. So what are you waiting for? Join us today and start your journey towards mastering Figma. Enroll now. Hope you enjoyed that preview. So if you want to enroll for the course, I will give you the link down in the description below. Do go ahead, pause this video and enroll now. Alright, hey there guys, awesome, how's it going? Hope everyone is doing fine, super excited for this project. Hope you have watched the previous video as well, because without watching the masking video, you will not be able to understand this particular video. Okay, super excited for this particular project, hope you are too. Let's get started with this project. So as you have already seen, I have collected all the assets for this project, and this time I have collected the bowl of smoothie bowls, okay, for strawberry, watermelon, and we have over here blueberry. So these are the three flavors that we are going to create in our project, okay, and inside our asset I've gone ahead and I've created labels, okay, different labels. Now this label, let me show you how this looked earlier, okay. So let me double click on it, and this is how the label was, and I have cropped the label, and you know how to do that. We have done that in our previous videos as well. And I've cropped the label, and I've created this different rectangles, and I've chosen a color of these rectangles from inside these labels, okay. So for example, let me click on this particular rectangle, and I've selected a color from right over here, okay, and so is for all the other rectangles as well. Let me go ahead and place this back to its original position, and I've created different frames, okay. We have grouped these two and created a frame, which is frame 1, frame 2, frame 3. Let's actually go ahead and rename these frames, So I'm just going to name this as as the name suggests, strawberry. Okay, and let's go ahead and rename this as watermelon, and this one would be renamed as obviously blueberry. All right, and we have the can. So let's go back. Let's actually select all of these, and we are going to work with this in our rotating can project. Let me go ahead and select a frame that we can work with. Let's work with a MacBook 16 inches frame. Let me zoom in on it, and we are going to give it a rounding of 50 pixels. Okay. And this is the frame that we are going to work with. Okay, let me zoom out, and we are going to paste all those elements right over here. Okay, let us go ahead and resize the size of the can, and I'm going to resize it and fit it inside the frame. Let me center align it. Okay, so this is the frame. These are the different labels, okay, which we have over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually create one more frame, group all of these frames together, and this frame is going to be named as labels. Okay. All right. So, and I am also going to go ahead and crop this to this so much, about so much, and let's click on clip content. Okay. And I am also going to resize this label to about so much. Okay. So now let us go ahead and place this label right inside this frame. Okay. Now there is a small problem that is arising over here. I don't know what is happening. According to the principle of design, this is supposed to work, but it's actually not working. I don't know why. Okay. If you guys know, or if you guys find any answer for this particular problem, do let me know. Okay, I would also want to learn. See, understand, I'm also learning. Okay, and this kind of problem I was not facing all this while, you know, because this is how we used to create a mask, right? So I've grouped all of the elements, and these are our labels, right? Let me create a duplicate of this particular can. Now, why we have created a duplicate layer, you already know this if you have watched our previous video about masking. Okay, so we are going to select these two layers, and this particular layer of the can is going to work with this particular layer, and this is just going to be working as a background. Okay, so let me actually go ahead and select these two cans, and all this while, as we have learned, what we do is we go ahead and click on use as mask. But now, as you can see, it's actually not working. I don't know why it's not working, what mistake I made. I tried a lot of times, multiple times. I did it with auto layout, I did it with grouping, but still this is not working. So, you know, in Hindi, there is a word called jugaad. But however, I want to use this, right, for our project. So there's something called as jugaad. So this is the jugaad that I came up with, okay, to make things. So if you are from any other country except for India, jugaad means to make things work, somehow work. Okay. So this is how I have done. Okay. This is how I have found out the jugaad for this particular project. Okay. According to the principles of design, it is supposed to work, but I'm not sure why it's not working. I tried to ask from the community, and from everywhere I couldn't find the answer for this particular hack. So this is what I usually do. Okay, we have already created this label. Let's actually go ahead and export this particular label. Okay, and here you can see the preview of the label, and this is what it's going to be exported. Let's click on export label, and then we are going to name this as fruit labels 00. Okay, because I have already tried with fruit label. Okay, all right, so that's being saved. That has already been saved inside my desktop. Let me go over here and open it right over here in the project. Okay, and for that, Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, let us go to our desktop and fruit labels 00. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and delete this particular label because since it's not working that well the way we expect it to work, I'm just going to simply pull this up inside our project. Now what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to take this label, first of all reduce its size to match the size of our can. Okay, let me reduce its size even much more. Let me zoom in. Okay, so this is the size of our can and I'm just going to place it right over here. Okay, now what we are going to do is create a duplicate of this can. Let's select these two labels and we are going to create a mask out of it. Okay, let me select our label and I'm going to align it and slightly place it right in the center, something like this. Okay, all right, let's select our mask group. We are going to go over here on the right hand side where it says layer, and let's go ahead and change its blending mode to a multiply blending mode. You can use any other blending mode as well, you know, whichever suits your style, but for our example we are using a plus darker. Okay, this looks better. Okay, so this is what we have selected. Now let's go ahead and design our canvas. Okay, our frame, main frame. Let me name this as fruit. Actually I'm going to name this project as Lord of Drinks. Okay, sounds cool, right? Just like Lord of Rings, Lord of Drinks. Okay, so this is the name of the project and let me go ahead and create some text. Okay, well we have already seen, oops, let me undo that and let me select on this. We have already seen how to create different styles, right? You can definitely go ahead and create different styles over here, but instead we are just going to move fast forward and we are going to just take our text and write. Let me actually increase its size to about 64 and let me write this as Lord of, okay, it's going to be our logo, Lord of Drinks. Okay, and I'm actually going to select it to be a lobster 2. Okay, and it's going to be a bold. Let me reduce its size by about so much. Okay, and let's give it a color that matches our design, which is this color. Okay, so that's Lord of Drinks, and let's give it a stroke as well. Okay, all right, now let me go ahead and create some more header menu. Okay, so we are going to name this, and this time I'm going to actually use a inter style. Okay, and it's going to be semi bold, and let us also reduce its size to about 32. Okay, and let's type menu. Oops, 32 menu. Place it right over here. I'm going to remove a copy of it and fruit squash, and then let's write as smoothies, and then finally let's type cart. Okay, and let's select all of these elements. We are going to change its color again to this particular color. Let's give it a stroke as well. Okay, so that's our header menus. We are going to create an auto layout out of it. Alright, so that's our header menu. And I'm going to select our main frame. Let's go ahead and actually create a gradient layer. Okay, and the first color of the gradient layer, which is this one, is going to be this color. This one is going to be maybe this color. Or maybe let's just go with the white color itself. Okay, doesn't work. Yeah, alright. Now after that, let us go ahead and select our assets, go to our mood board, and we are going to select strawberry bowl. Let's go ahead and place the bowl right over here, and we are going to reduce its size to about so much. Let's place the bowl right over here. This one we are going to center align it. Let me create a copy of it and place this right over.
I didn't catch that.
Oops.
Could you try again?
Let me create a copy of it, and we are going to place this right over here. Okay, that's our, yeah. Let me reduce the size of our can a little bit. Let us select the entire layer. Okay, let me actually create a group frame, and I'm going to reduce the size of the can. Place it right over here. Okay, alright, let's create a button right over here which says spin me. Okay, spin me up. I'm going to place it right over here. Let's select this one, center align it properly. Okay, and we are going to change the color of the text to the color red, or maybe we'll keep it white, absolute white. And for this one we're going to change the color to color red. Okay, so that's the color. And let us now go ahead and create an auto layout for this button. We are going to, yeah, select the auto layout. Alright, that is that. And let us go ahead and create 2 polygons of say about so much size, and we are going to place it one over here. Let me create a copy and place it right one over here horizontally. Now I'm going to change its color again to this color. Okay, let us give it a rounding of 5. That's going to be the toggle. Now let's go to Lord of the Drink, and this one I kind of don't like the color of it. Let me give it this color. Okay, now what we are going to do is, let me go ahead and select a rectangle and create a rectangle from right over here. Okay. Double click on the rectangle and I'm going to slightly place it and give it a rounding of 25. Okay. After that, let me place the rectangle slightly about so much. Okay. Select on it, select on effect. Let's click on layer blur. Change the color to slightly towards reddish, something like this, and we are going to increase the layer blur. Let us also increase its size about so much and so much. I'm going to actually change the color to a black color, increase the layer blur. Okay, let's select both of these and we are going to give it a drop shadow. First of all, I'm going to select this one, give it a drop shadow and increase its spread. Okay, that's the drop shadow, and this one let's make it as -26. -26. Okay, that's how the drop shadow is going to be. Let's increase the blur size to 60. Let's select this and increase the blur size to about 60. Okay, let's also give it a drop shadow to this one as well. Okay, and let's increase X and Y value, and let's increase the drop shadow to about so much. This one and this one. We are actually going to increase its size slightly so much. Let me delete this one. Create a copy out of it. Horizontal flip. Let's also select these two and give it a drop shadow. So this is how the design is so far. Okay, so spin me up. It says spin me up. Let us actually go ahead and preview this. Okay, so this is the design that we have created so far. It still doesn't look that aesthetic. So what we are going to do is select on these two and let us actually, oops, not that, horizontally align this. Okay, all right. So this is the basic design that we have created, and you can further go ahead and design it up the way you want to. Okay, let us actually also go ahead and type some more. So for the size, we are going to use 96 and let us type strawberry. Okay, and not 96, actually let us increase its size furthermore. Maybe I'll just use, okay, and this is going to be the size. Let me keep berry over here. Let me create a copy. Oops. Straw is going to be over there. Berry, let us place it towards the bottom. Okay. Berry. Let us go ahead and select a color for these two. I'm simply going to select maybe this color. Doesn't look so good. Keep it slightly towards the red. Okay. Let's select on all of these and remove the stroke. Doesn't look that good. We are also going to remove the stroke for each element, each of these elements as well. Let's actually remove the stroke and let's actually, just slightly change its design from right over there. Maybe we can go with a radial. Wait, I'm just trying to mix and match and see what looks better. Angular. No, I think we will go with the linear itself. Okay, this one looks better. Okay, let's go ahead and preview this, how it looks. Okay, so this is how it looks. Yeah, I understand it's not the best design that you have seen, but with time, you can refine the design. But for this example, let us go ahead and create a copy out of this particular project. Okay, and now what we are going to do is, let us first select on all of these and create a auto layout. And let us go to our mood board. Let us select our second element, which is our, first of all, we'll go to our rotating can, select our beer can, our masking group, fruit label, and let's move our fruit label to watermelon. Okay, and now we will simultaneously change the colors of other things as well. Let's go to our background, and this one is going to be our watermelon color, which is this. Okay, let us select this. I'm going to rotate this to about so much and this one to about so much, and I'm just going to place this right over here outside the frame. Let us also place this one as well outside the frame. Okay, let's also change the color of this selected one to this one. Okay, and finally of these buttons to a darker color, maybe. Yeah, just to bring that contrast. Maybe this one we could use a darker color just so that it differentiates the brand. Okay, this to, first of all, let's change this to watermelon. Okay, we are going to place slightly, reduce its size. That's going to be watermelon. melon. Okay, let me place this with melon. Okay, and after that we are going to paste our bowl. Let me reduce its size. I'm going to place it right over here, but we need to still reduce its size a little bit. Place it right over here. Okay, and now what we are going to do is, let's change the color of these text. Let's play with the color of these text. So our color is going to be this color, right? Let's actually give it a darker color. Maybe we'll just select this color. That's going to be the watermelon. Let's actually also change this color to this color as well, so that we get that difference in our design. Okay, so these are the two layers that we have created so far, and let us make one more copy out of it. Now similarly, now what we are going to do is rotate this one to about so much. Okay, let me select this, hit space and shift and place this outside. Okay, again let's select this and rotate it to about so much. Okay, hit space, first click on it, hit space and then shift and move it outside the project. Okay, once that is done, let's go back to our third bowl. Okay, which is the blueberry bowl. Let us go ahead and place the blueberry right inside over here, and we are going to resize this to about so much. Some more. Okay, looks perfect. Let's place it right over here to over here, and I'm going to create a copy out of it and place this one right over here. Okay, so these are the three designs that we have created. Let me also go ahead and change the color of this one to, okay, so before that obviously we'll have to move the layer, right, of this particular can. Let me select the fruit label, hit space and rotate the fruit label to the blueberry label. Okay, and after that let's select on the text. Let's change its color to the darker color. Okay, and second one, we are also going to change this color to the darker color. Okay, so that's that. Let's select this one and we are going to change the second color of the gradient to the lighter color. Okay, not the darker one, lighter one. Okay, let's select these three layers and let's change its fill to again the darker one. Okay, and that's going to be our all the three layers designed. So these are the three layers that we have designed. Okay, now let's go ahead and prototype all of these layers. Let's select this one, first one, and I'm going to click and hit over here. So it's going to be on click. Okay, and instance, navigate to a lot of drinks. and it's going to be smart animate, and we are going to actually, instead of smart animate, you can also do, let's actually go with smart animate. Okay, and let's do a custom bezier or ease in and out. We will work with the custom bezier. Okay, so I am going to take this and I'm going to pull this all the way over here so that we have a nice bouncy movement. Let me give it 800 ms. Okay, let's go ahead and check this out. So if I go ahead and click over here, this is how it's going to work. Okay, it's actually quite very fast. So let's change it to maybe 1300 ms. Okay, and after that, let's actually click on this. So instead of this, wait, let us actually work with the toggles. Okay, so I'm just going to delete this one. Let me work with this particular toggle. So if you click on that toggle, you are going to come right over here. Okay, now if you click on this toggle, you are going to come right over here. Okay, and after that, if you click on this toggle, you are going to go back right over here. Okay, now if you click on this toggle, you are going to go back right over here, and if you click on this toggle, you are going to go back all the way to the top. Okay, so that's our prototype, and let's go ahead and test this prototype out. Okay, all right, let me. Okay, now it's full screen. Let's test this out. Wonderful. Okay, only the last one doesn't have a spin, so we are going to work on that, and also the top one doesn't have the spin. And to do that, we will first copy these two layers. Okay, and we are going to create a copy of it and place it right over here. Okay, now let us place this layer to all the way over there, and this layer to all the way over there. Let's actually give it some rotation as well. Okay, so that it smartly animates. Let's also give it some rotation over here. Oops, come on. Yes. Okay, let's hit space on our keyboard, click on it, and we are going to place this one outside. Space, and we are going to place this one outside as well. Okay, now finally what we are going to do is we are going to select these two. Okay, we have those two. All right, wonderful. Let's go ahead and test it out now. Okay, wonderful. Okay, we do not have a rotation on this one, right? The last layer. So let us actually check. We have that, but this one we are going to go back and copy this layer, and we are going to create a copy and go to the layer over here. Okay, let's give it some rotation as well. Oops, select one each layer, give it rotation, click on it, hit space and shift, and place it outside. Yes, rotate it about so much, click on it, hit space and place it outside. Okay, so we've got all the layers done. Let's select on this one and let's see what kind of all right, let's go ahead and work this up. Wonderful. So we have all the rotating animations working properly. Okay, let me zoom in one more time and let's check this out. Oops, this one is not working. Okay, let's work on it. Maybe we have missed copying these two. Let us see. Okay, so we have this placed over here, but we do not have these two bowls over here on the second frame. So let us actually go ahead and create a copy and place it on the second frame as well. Okay, let's select on this one, hit space, and before that let's actually give it some rotation as well. Okay, so that we get that rotating animation, beautiful rotating animation, right? Awesome. Now let's place this outside. Let's click on it and let's place this outside. Wonderful. I think now all the problems have been solved. Okay, let's go ahead and test this out. Okay, see, wonderful. It looks beautiful, right? And both the toggles are working, okay, simultaneously. Yes, both the toggles are working. Let's test it out. If any of the toggles are not working, then we are going to go ahead and fix it up. See, right over here, this toggle is not working at the back, right? We want it to be smooth animation from all the layers because we have forgotten to do a back over here. Okay, we are going to create and place it right over here. Okay, now all the toggles are going to work. Everything will be functional. Okay, let us go ahead and try this out. See, we have everything working very smoothly. Okay, let me zoom in and let us check if the project is working properly. Okay, wonderful. So everything is working properly. Okay, so that is it from this video. It's been a long video, this one. I wanted to take it very slow this time. Okay, so hope you understood all the concepts in this particular video. That is it from this video. Namaste ji, this is Vish. I'll see you in the next project. Bye bye. Take care.